Hi everybody, my name's David Brennan. Today I want to talk to you about workplace inspections. One of the big challenges that we see is how do you do inspections regularly that are meaningful? We see a lot of inspection documents that are 7 to 15 parts long. If you printed them out on a piece of paper, it would be 4 or 5 pages thick. And so what happens is when you're doing an inspection, there's a lot of detail that's lost. So there's an opportunity here for companies to build better inspection documents, better inspection processes that actually are meaningful and reduce injuries, remove hazards from the workplace, and protect your workforce. So I worked in oil and gas for many years as a safety professional. Now I get the pleasure of running Safety Evolution. And one of the pet peeves that I always had, and again, Wade, our other co-founder, he's run into this a lot as well, is that you have these monstrous inspection documents. So you have a group of 5 to 10 people going through a site, trying to gather, looking at housekeeping, they're looking at the ground, they're looking at equipment, they're looking at all this stuff, and in reality, nobody's really looking at anything. They're spending a good portion of the time trying to figure out what questions they need to answer on an inspection document. So we came up with this framework or this system, and it's a focused inspection system, and it's not proprietarily ours for sure. It's used by a lot of great companies out there, but I think it's worth sharing for all of you today. And that is to have short, detailed, regular, and consistent inspections. So let's talk about short first. Short is where the focus part comes from. You want to be able to have a specific thing that you are inspecting. What are you looking at today? Depending on what your business is or where you're seeing challenges in your business, you should have specific inspections that look at that. Some examples might be fall protection. If you work in an industry, you could have ground disturbance if you do a lot of ground disturbance. Electrical safety, guards and machinery safety. So it really has to be specific to your business, but keep them short. Keep it so that if you were printing it on a piece of paper, you could easily look at it and see your top 10 to 15 things that you need to look at. So before you do your inspection, you can actually review through that with your team and say, okay, today we're looking at this. A great example would be fire extinguishers. Are they located where they need to be? Are they up to date on their inspections? Are they in good shape? And this is what we're going to focus on. Or maybe it's a fire safety focus. And what that does is it allows your whole team to know what they're looking for. It's also a great training exercise. And it gives you that detail. So that's the step 2, is making sure it's detailed. Be specific in what you're looking for. Be specific in what needs to be found or why you're doing what you're doing. Okay? The third part is regular. Regular is important. Lots of times we think, oh, I'm going to do an inspection this month, or we have our management inspection walkthrough every 2 months. A lot happens in 2 months. Bring in a regular, easy to follow, short inspection process where your team can take 5, 10, 15 minutes, do an inspection. Do it once a week. And now you get them in the habit. Anytime that they walk through a site, they're also going to start looking at the things that they've been looking for in the inspections. So you get a huge amount of return for this investment. And then the consistency part. This comes with you having a process that you always follow. Okay? You want to make sure that you do it the same every time so that everybody gets into that rhythm. Goes back to building those good habits. Okay? So some of the myths that we have is, you need to have your management on your inspections. They're time consuming. There's no worth to them. If you build a good program and it's easy to follow and the results are easy to see, your whole team will buy into this. So remember that you want short, detailed, regular, and consistent inspections. You want them focused on specific aspects of your business. where you feel that there's higher risk or there's things that you need to keep an eye on. Do this, you'll see an incredible increase in your worker buy-in, how they see the sites, how they understand the hazards on their workplace. You'll see a reduction in your injuries. You'll see your actual productivity go up as well. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how we manage this in the Safety Evolution software, book a 15-minute discovery call with one of our team. We'd love to show you how you can automate this. Have a great day.